And what is up, everybody? Cliff B here with some more Tabs War Game. Good old fashioned streamer versus viewers accepting all challengers step into the ring. While I wait for people to actually get here, I just remember something that I'm an idiot. Wait a second, that's not that shocking. I'm always an idiot. Oh boy. Unlike last time, I ain't fully prepared this time. I did went ahead, grabs the mom. Godspeed coming out of nowhere and dropping one, two, three, four hostings. Gosh darn it, is that automatic? It might be on auto host or something. Not sure. Anyway, what is up, Godspeed? Yo, 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 to yourself, man. What's up? Alright, it's Thursday. It's stream versus viewers. Rules are in chat. We know how this goes down. Although, actually, there are now new rules. So, I do listen to my audience. Try to be fair. A lot of times, during the previous streams, it was mentioned like, you know, we like secret, we want secrets, secret, blah blah blah, this, that, and a third. So, to allow secret to be in, and as well as to like make sure secrets are balanced and it doesn't break things and becomes horrible. Guys, I committed my strats to memory. Oh boy, he's going Final Fantasy. I mean, not Final Fantasy. That wouldn't be Final Fantasy. He's going Kingdom Hearts. Oh my gosh. Oh fuck no. The stage is too goddamn bright. I'm in a dark room. Okay. Anyway. Oh boy, that stage. Oh boy, nearly took out my eyeballs. Way too dark. What is up? Hi, memes. I haven't seen you in a long time, memes. I guess that notification of like tabs just brought you out. Like, did someone say tabs? Tabs War Games? Oh my gosh, revenge! Revenge! Wait, actually, you know the sad thing about it is I had to check my own stat sheet to see what was your track record memes. But yes, so like I was saying, the rules has been slightly changed. So the reason why I'm paused on my tab screen right now is for the new rules. So it's still best 2 out of 3. Every player still only gets 5,000 points to spend per round. No points are spent saved, so you have to either spend those points or lose them. But new rule: units that spawn other units, such as snake archers, clans, I forgot, scarecrows. Those are only limited to 2. Danny ass is gone loose. Wait, what the hell happened to Danny? Worry about that later. But yeah, so units that spawn other units are limited to 2 of them because those fuckers can cause a tremendous amount of goddamn lag. Not to mention they can kind of come bullshit. They're super cheap, like the damn snake archers. Because this was in the rules, but I officially put in the rules now. So I stick to one faction for all the rounds of that match. The viewers, while they can mix their faction per round, they can mix their faction per match. They can't do it per round. So if you choose Dynasty for a round, all your units are from Dynasties, and once units are placed, they are permanent for that round. So, you know, if you're picking Dynasties and you wanted like 2 dragons, then you regret it, you're like, I wanted just 1, you can change that in that round, but if it goes on to the next round, you're like, oh wait, can I get rid of the dragons? No, you cannot. There's no changes to your units after the round starts. Just to keep that in mind, because way too many people kept asking about that and I have to keep repeating it. Alright. As a host, I will always deploy first so you know what to counter. Units that cost 100 points or less are limited to 10 units per side. Like I said, that's just because of my computer. I want to upgrade it, but it's like, damn it, I'm on AMD Ryzen, and you know what, let me explain this story real quick. So I'm on AMD Ryzen. So originally, you know, AMD said they're going to support the platform for like 4 generations. So I'm on 1st gen Ryzen. I was planning to upgrade to 3rd gen Ryzen. Then AMD said like, no, 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 it's only gonna be 2 generation per platform. It's like, ah, fuck. Well, I guess I'll go 2nd gen. Then it was like, no, 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 no. We can do one more generation per platform. We can make it 3. And then MSI is like, because my motherboard's MSI, is like, yeah, yeah, we're working on it. We're gonna get 3rd gen on your motherboard. And it's like, 2nd gen Ryzen and 3rd gen Ryzen have the same pricing, where 3rd gen Ryzen is actually cheaper than 2nd gen Ryzen, but 3rd gen Ryzen has better performance, so I'm like waiting for the BIOS to come out of beta so I can get a 3rd gen CPU in here so I can actually put some power back in my computer. Anyway, enough about computers. That's not what you're here for. But yeah, so that's the situation there and why it's only 10 in those units. Secret units is allowed. Keeps bringing me to the ancient faction when I click medieval. Did I fuck something up there? Let me see. What's this link says? I might have to fix that. Thanks for bringing it up. I love how I say there's fuck something up there, guys, because yeah, yes. Well, I can probably fix that. Super easy, just a slight pain in the ass. Alright, let me finish explaining the rules and I'll fix that for you guys, Pete. But yeah, secret is finally allowed. Now when it comes to the secret units, you can only use the secret units for the faction that you choose. Now obviously there's some additional rules for things like Guardians, Artemis, Cheerleaders, and Cupids. But it's like, if you pick like, you know, the tribal factions, you can now have the Raptors and the Raptor Riders because they're also tribal. If you pick like Ancient, you know, you can also have Cupid and Artemis because they're also ancient. So like secrets allowed, but you can only get the secret units for that faction that you picked that round. Now there are some additional rules for some of those. So for Giants and Artemis, you can only deploy one Giant or one Artemis. That's it. It must be for whatever only pick one Giant or one Artemis. For Cupids and Cheerleaders, you can have either 2 Cupids or 2 Cheerleaders, or 1 Cupid and 1 Cheerleaders, but basically those 2, I'm counting them as a group. If there's like a cheerleader on the field, you can only have, you know, we're limited those to 2, okay? But for Cupids and Cheerleaders, for the sake of balance. Cheerleaders can be deployed regardless of your faction because they don't really belong to a faction. If a Cupid or Artemis is on the field, oh yeah, I just said that. Okay, for Rule 14, to make a quick edit here. If Artemis is on the field, no cheerleaders. Okay? I will allow for cheerleaders with Cupid because it's only one of the others. So let me make a quick rule here. If Artemis is on the field for your team, you're not allowed a cheerleader. Now then, for units that cost in excess of 5,000 points, you can deploy that unit, and you're only allowed just that unit for that round. But next round, that access they go above 5,000 points is taken from your next round of points. Okay? So if you deploy a Ice Giant, which costs 6,000 points, that means next round you're only allowed 4,000 points, and that's just for the sake of fairness. Because if you deploy Artemis, which costs 6,500, next round you're only allowed 3,500 points. Okay. And Godspeed. Who's still here after I read all those rules? Because I'm pretty sure you might have just abandoned me. Like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Thank you for sticking around, Godspeed, while I was explaining all the rules. I just wanted to get that out of the way here. And now you're saying if you click on, like, medieval, it takes you to ancient? It does. Fuck. Alright, let me easily fix that. Luckily, all factions should take me to head. Copy that link address. said, fuck this shit, I'm out. I said, fuck this shit, I'm out. I said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright, there we go. So that should be fixing the scorecard. I mean, that should be fixing the rules and scorecard. Alright. I said, fuck this shit, I'm out. I said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Gotta love fuck this shit up. Oh boy. Well, Godspeed, since you're the only one here, I guess it's you and me for the first round. Hive meme seems to have left. Oh, let's explain the rules. You keep saying bet, but there's nothing to bet, man. Alright, so those are the new rules. Oh, I keep forgetting, so many people like watch these streams on their phones. They probably are looking at the new rules and that takes them off the stream because they're using the apps. Like guys, fun fact, if you're watching Twitch on Android and you have like a very modern Android, I think post Android 7, you can have the Twitch app open and you hold down the multitask button to open another app. So that way you can have the rules open and Twitch open at the same time. I know, it's fucking crazy. But anyway, Godspeed. You and me, let's go figure out what you're deploying. I will deploy first. Oh, Florida Man is here. So I know that Sony is announcing a new PS5 today. I have not seen what it looked like because they did that stream at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That's like 4 o'clock for me, and I was exercising at that time there. So I will look it up after stream, but I am excited about it. Don't get me wrong, I'm actually a big Sony fanboy. Going medieval, I see, huh? Well, hold up on your strat. See what I deploy first, because I always say that's wise, you know? Giving you all the chances to win. So I shall go ancient. Also, if I sound a little bit tired, I was doing some exercise just before the stream here. Because I do try to, you know, exercise, stay a little bit healthy, you know, rather than sit and just gain massive amount of weight. You know, not exactly the wisest. Get what I'm saying here? Unfortunately, I have 10 shield bearers, so can't not deploy anymore unless. Nah, that's all I deploy. Actually, wait, get rid of that. There we go. Alright, so I'm going ancient. It just got revealed and looks like a curvy lamp, and the controller looks like a PS2 controller. And I've already seen a controller. Like, I'm okay with the controller. It is what it is. I haven't seen the console yet. I'm not sure why people are so hung up about the controller. But it's whatever. Anyway, Florida Man, just so you know, there has been a revision to the rules here. So if you need the rules, just ask for them. I'll go ahead and post the links in the rules. You can also check your stats, see how well you did. I forgot to get a damn pen and paper. Right, now that I'm not being an idiot and have a damn pen and paper. Still being an idiot. Okay, Godspeed, you have decided to go Dynasty. So, General Godspeed, going back to his old traits of using the Dynasty Warriors that may or may not work for him, as previous records of Dynasty has not pretty much worked before, but let's see how it goes. Alright, so guy wants a Monkey King. Good old-fashioned Shanako no Jutsu boy up in here. He's also busting out the dragon. Dragon. Unleash the dragon. Dragon Ball. No, I'm not gonna go there. Although you gotta admit, Rock the Dragon was an incredibly good song for the 90s. Like, seriously, anybody here, like the Rock the Dragon song? Or is that only me? Because I was always been like a big fan of Rock the Dragon. I just felt like it was a good song. You know what I mean? Alright, hold on. Just making start part real quick so I can keep track of this a little bit better. Because Godspeed, I do believe I fucked up your numbers slightly. Because I've got to keep track of the matches and I only kept track of like the rounds, so I had to guesstimate how many how many matches you had to figure out how many rounds you actually won. So I know the percentage is correct, but the matches may be incorrect. Yeah, don't worry too much about it. All right, so we're starting off with General Godspeed here, who have challenged the great General Cliff here. Godspeed currently has a win record of 33% here, so he has a 1 in 3 chance of winning this match here. Let's see how it goes. And the battle begins. Alright. And then Phoenix, Strat is going in strong. They've already slayed the dragon because these ancient men believe the world is flat and they say fuck the dragon, damn it. Meanwhile, the monks are going in there. They're causing a bit of disturbance here. That ballista took that guy straight out of this game. He won't be in tabs too. As the spare men are slowly working their way up against the Monkey Man over here, but Monkey Man does not give a shit. He's showing them that Shadow Clone no jutsus, but Monkey Man is being snaked in the ass. Gosh darn it. You hate to see it, but you love to see it for the comedy. Monkey Man's still getting snakes in the ass. He's using his Shadow Clone no jutsus to get rid of the snakes, but the snakes don't give a fuck. They'll eat him and his Shadow Clones no jutsus. These snakes are going in hard. And they're going long into his ass. Seriously, why these Archie keep aiming for the ass? But at the end of the day, Snake in the ass Archie wins. As Great General Cliff is taking that first W in the first round. Alright, once again, sticking with tradition, I will deploy first. General Godspeed, figure out how you're going to claw your way out of this mess here. Okay. Yeah. Alright. For this round, decided to bring out a couple more Zeuses for the Zappy Zaps and more Spearmins, because you can't get along with Spearmins. That strat didn't work too well last time. Like, here's the thing, Speed. I don't remember your spooky strat. So where did he go? Because I'm waiting for him now. One Reaper and one Swordcaster. That's 3,500 points. You still got points at the table left. Alright. So Godspeed sticking with a tradition of his of summoning Death, who's I'm pretty sure he's tired of Godspeed's bullshit. And a Swordcaster, who I'm also pretty sure is tired of Godspeed's bullshit, but Godspeed once again always goes down the hill to drag them up and make them fight his battles for him. He's still got points left on the table, and Godspeed's trying to figure out what the heck he's gonna do. You know, you got like the skeleton warriors, skeleton archers, candleheads, vampires, punky catapults. Ooh. And it's great old-fashioned strategy of suck them off. Like, suck. And the rest are skelly soldiers. Alright then. Truly a strategy for the ages, people. A famed strategy of zero success. But Godspeed, once again trying it again. Bringing out his PTS warriors from past battles. The suck 'em off force. Reaper, who's pretty much is giving a hop. Like, Reaper, who I'm pretty sure is pissed off because he's been summoned once again. Like, god damn it. Thursday comes around, this guy is like, oh fuck, well there goes my vacation. And then the Swordcaster for that limited blade works versus a bunch of spare men's. Let's go, Summoner Wars. Alright, and the Phoenix locations are going in. The dragons have already burned down the walls, but the Spearmans has brung down the dragons again. Reaper is over here taking them down one by one because Reapers don't give a damn. It's Zeus versus Death himself in some type of weird Greek mythology that I'm not familiar with. But unfortunately, Death has won because apparently even a mortal god still has to fear the Reaper. And gosh darn it, the spooky strat actually worked as General Godspeed is taking that win. What? How is this a thing? How is this a thing? Hades versus Zeus. Oh, damn, you actually got a good point there. Although, technically, isn't Hades just the Lord of the Dead? He doesn't actually collect the souls? He has, like, a minion that goes and collects the souls? Okay, so Godspeed has done something he was not able to do last time in all the times he's played. Force a round 3. Gosh, darn it. Godspeed has forced a round 3, which I did not see coming. Did anybody see the forcing of round 3 coming? Well, since he has forced a round 3, I'm going to use the fact that secret is allowed. And since Cupid is considered the secret units for the ancient faction, I can bring out a couple of Cupids. I love how Floormans is telling the truth here. I wasn't expecting this shit. I didn't wake up today to expect, like Godspeed, to somehow force a round 3. But the man done it. He done did it. Now, I do believe the only other ancient faction that also belongs, the only other secret ancient faction would be Artemis. But Artemis is currently not allowed. It's round 3. I don't have any spare points for Artemis. So we're going to bring out a couple of Cupids. And some Minotaurs. Alright. Do I have enough for one more? No, I don't. Let me get some half-lights in here. Oops. Too many half-lights. Alright. So that's going to be my final army. Bring out some Cupids. Because maybe if a God of Lightning can't help, some God of Love is going to help. Oh no, is Cupid not the... No, Cupid is not the God of Love. Cupid is the messenger of love. Oh, and Godspeed. Truly staying in tradition of Dynasty, Spooky, and then finally ending it on Pirates. He's calling forth the power of the Captain. The power of the Queen. Because Godspeed is all about that power couple. He's called upon some harpooners to drag people's asses across the stage into death. And good old-fashioned blunderbusses, but I think, yeah, that's all you can deploy, Godspeed. Blunderbuss. Alright, so General Godspeed, his Eros is the god of love. Is it Eros or Aphrodite's, or is they different? Is Aphrodite's like a Roman or Greek? Like, gosh darn it, I get them all mixed up. Eros. Alright, I'll stick with Eros. Anyway, Godspeed, your poor, it's oh god, it's beauty. Alright, we'll worry about that later. Anyway, so Godspeed apparently coming into this match strong with his classic Dynasty, Spooky, and Pirate strategy. Bring out power couples, dragons, his monkey mens, the village hitting that dank weed, his PTS soldiers, Death himself, because holy shit, Death is like really done with this shit. His good old fashioned suck force, harpooners, and his power couples against a mighty Greek army with freaking gods of lightning, Zeus and his evil twin brother Zeus. Dual Cupids, because Cupid is finally allowed Minotaurs who's gonna bust him up like it's a china shop. Let's go! Once again, the dragon is breathing that hot fire, but the Spearmans don't give a shit. They put him down again, because fuck him and fuck his flames. Meanwhile, the monks is over here battling the Spearmen, showing them who has truly no pointier sticks. Blunderbusses are down. Monkey King is jumping around like a fucky monkey. I guess it's in the name when you think about it. Slightly redundant. Cupid is making them fall in love, and Monkey King is over here sucking off a monk. Oh god. I don't think I can show this on Twitch, so we're gonna ignore it. Meanwhile, this monk... Oh shit, the power couple is like, damn, this is somehow ironically funny. The power couple, clearly not giving a fuck to get a room, decided they are just gonna hump on the floor right there in front of all these people. Right now, let's go. Zeus being dragged by his dick across the stage by a harpooner, straight up lightning bolt him in the face, doesn't give a damn. Meanwhile, the pirate queen over here, finally calming down after being hit straight with that strong stuff, is now over here kissing the hell out of Zeus. What the fuck is this? Clearly a pirate queen, not respecting the laws of the land of 6 feet. Wear a damn mask. But you know what? The ballista reminds her about 6 feet, with a 6 foot long ballista straight to the chest. I'm sorry, General Godspeed. You tried? You definitely did. But unfortunately, you're gonna have to take the L in that match there. Alright, Florida Man, since you was the second person to talk in chat, you are going to be the one I challenge next to battle. But first, new map. So, Florida Man, think up your strategies as I pick up a new map of, what should I pick? You know what? How about the Wild West? Actually, no. Did they fix the Wild West? No, I think the Wild West is still buggy, where there's a chance for a unit just to fall underneath the stage. So maybe not until they fix terrain. How about pirate ships? Good old-fashioned pirate battles. That sounds good. Alright. Florida Man, are you still there? Or am I speaking to myself? I'm here. Alright, Florida Man. There we go. Put you on the scorecard so I know. Alright, so what should I go? What should I pick? You know what? I shall pick medieval. Actually, no. I'll pick Renaissance. And the reason why I'm picking Renaissance is I'm gonna go ahead and start off with that Da Vinci tank. You never see the Da Vinci tank coming, but you love it when you see it. And because secret is allowed, as long as it's part of that faction there, I'm gonna get... Oh, I forgot about the damn fin bearers. That's also part of Ancients, but yeah, but damn fin bearers are shit though. So let me see. I love a cavalry, but cavalry costs too much. Where's the damn executioner? Where is the executioner not part of like I forgot what happened to the executioner. Ooh, I went too far there. Alright, so I'll bring out the Da Vinci tank, a couple of halberts. Good old fashioned balloon archer on the bridge. Alright, Florida Man, what's the strat? What do you got in mind? What's about to go down here, Florida Man? Florida Man is thinking. He's come out with a strategy. He's about to wreck face here. Four Deadeyes and a quick draw. Ooh, spicy. So Florida Man sees my balloon archers and raise actual snipers with his own riflemen's. And a good old-fashioned quick draw. Now you still have 200 points left on the table here, so it's basically like a miner, or maybe a dynamite thrower. Alright. So Florida Man decided that on his boat he has called upon the forces of the Wild Wild West. Bringing the forth of miner. He just heard that there was gold on this here island, just need a little bit of digging. And that's all he's good for. Got some quick draws, putting down anybody get in the way. Got some dead eyes as well to snipe these fuckers once he get in his way. Meanwhile, he's come across his Da Vinci tank. Although, how's that tank gonna move on sand? Who knows? But if the tank gets stuck in the sand, it doesn't matter. Because we also got some hellbirds to chop these guys up and balloon archers. Because it's gonna be a party. A party of death! Battle begins and holy shit. The miner was instantly taken out, but the Deadeyes took out the tank. Damn, was not seeing that coming. Halberds are down. Balloon archers is the only one left. The Deadeyes still all alive as they slowly make their way down. The tank actually has some type of cover for the balloon archer, but it didn't even matter. Damn. Well, I guess Deadeyes are Deadeyes out there. They saw an opportunity, went straight for it. God damn. Alright. Let me see. Oh, there's the executioner. Alright, I got something for these guys here. Bring out a couple of executioners here. Although the executioner is a bit of a funny unit, are they really worthy of their secret status? Because at the end of the day, they're not that strong. They're kind of just so-so, a little bit meh. You know what I mean? But we'll see how this goes as I bring my own guns to the party. Must be Shoot Squad 9000 up in here, that's for sure. Yeehaw! And a painter. Alright, Florida Man. What do you got? I'm bringing out the executioners. Because I appreciate that shit from last time, so it's time for some good old-fashioned death. Also bring out the teachers, teach you how it's done, damn it. Got the good old-fashioned... Oh wait, are the teachers medieval? Oh shit, the teachers are medieval. Yeah, they are. Wait, are the executioners medieval? Oh fuck, I think I fucked up here. I might have dirt with the teachers and executioners. They seem to be medieval clothing rather than Renaissance clothing. Whoops. I done dirt. Let's pretend that dirt wasn't there. Let's just pretend didn't dirt that hard. Yeah, that dirt didn't happen, you know? We didn't see that dirt. That dirt did not happen. Nah, you see? It was all illusion, actually. What I actually did was deploy a whole bunch of... Fuck! Deploy a whole bunch of balloon archers and musket mans. Yeah, I didn't super derp hard and summon medieval units when I picked Renaissance. I would never do that. Alright, Florida Man decided to stick with the Wild Wild West. Nothing like a true Southerner to know a Southerner. He decided to bring more of the, pretty much the exact same of just dead eyes. Shoot the place up. And another miner, but don't worry, he's not an actual miner, people. Still got points in the table. Still like, and another quick draw. So basically just doubling up on all units. Oh boy. Alright, so Florida Man doubling up like a true Florida Man. Meanwhile, we got a barrage of guns and balloon archers. Still got the halberds to chop them up. Hopefully Da Vinci Tank doesn't get instantly sniped again. That'd be absolute madness. And a painter to watch this blade battle and to paint everything in blood. Alright, Da Vinci Tank is actually spooled up and kill a few with his good old-fashioned cannon fire, but instantly was taken down by the Deadeyes, because I think Deadeyes pretty much ignore his armors. Balloon archers forgetting that the long-range units is slowly marching their way in. Meanwhile, Deadeyes are forgetting they're also long-range units, slowly marching their way in. But the balloon archers are over here, hanging them up by the dangly bits, sending them into the air and dropping their ass. And that, my friend, is going to tie it up there as we force this into round 3. Alright, Florida Man, figure out what you're going to do for front of deployment. Meanwhile, after just realizing the only secret units for Renaissance is literally the Ballooner. Because everything... Oh, wait, I forgot about the Jester. Jester. There we go. So the Jester's a little bit of a unique one. And you completely forget about the Jester. But then again, who actually remembers the Jester? You know, it exists, but does anybody give a damn about the Jester? Well, you know what? I'm going to show the Jester some love. And send out a whole bunch of Jesters, as well as the Ballooners. They're probably all going to die before they actually see any form of actual action here. But why the heck not? Show them some love. It's the final round. Just can't get that Ballooner. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of those, 9 of those. But I can get one more painter in here, because what's better than one painter? It's 2 painters! Ooga. Justice. Fine, ballooners are good in 1v1s. Balloons are definitely good in 1v1. And hello, a literal guy. Welcome to the stream. Since you spoke, you'll be after Florida Man here. Florida Man. Oh, shit. So, Florida Man is tripling down on the Wild West. Even though he could switch units, he decided not to. So he's going for 4 quick draws, apparently. Ooh, boy. So guy wants 4 quick draws. And just a miner right here on the front lines, ready to die. Alright, let's see how this strategy works. Final round. Go! The battle started and the miner's already dead due to a cannonball into the face. Once again, the Deadeye takes out the tank. I think that's some type of bullshit, but who cares? Balloon archers are slowly working their way in, firing their balloons. Oh god, my computer nearly died there. That would have been a real shame if this battle would have crashed here. Then I would have to win by default. Yeehaw! Wait, why am I talking like this? I don't even know. My accent goes all over the place when I'm over here doing this. Balloon archers straight up making it to festivals. They're over here sending the miners sky highs, dropping their asses from the airs. Balloon archers, not the ballooners. Ballooners are all dead. Musket men slowly making their way in with the gun lines. Bang, bang, firing it, but it seems like they couldn't beat the Deadeyes, as the Deadeyes can fire quicker than the musket bands, and Florida Man's going to have to take that victory there. Gosh darn it. You hate to see it, but you really love to watch it. Florida Man taking another victory, who I do believe Florida Man actually has a 100% win rate right now. If I check the scorecard, let me go ahead and check it. Florida Man, yep, he does indeed keeps his 100% win rate. I'm a little bit worried about that. Anyway, little guy, go ahead and think about what you're going to deploy as I go ahead and pick a new stage. You know what? How about good old-fashioned medieval? Alright. Welcome to the olden days. And you know what? Since we're in a medieval time period, I'm actually gonna go medieval. I'm gonna bust out a king. Bust out these healers. Good old-fashioned gun line. Why the hell not? And like I established properly in the last round, that the teachers and executioners are medieval units and not Renaissance like I thought they was. I'm going to actually deploy the executioners correctly this time. And 1 teacher. Also, a little guy, since you're just joining in, let me go ahead and drop the rules. One thing that has changed from last stream and this stream is that secret is now here. I gotta go. Have a good rest of the stream. Florida Man decided to protect his 100% record by dipping out, but nah. Have a good day, Florida Man. See you next stream. Godspeed has once again returned. Hello, Godspeed. I'm pretty sure little guy is catching up on all the new rules because secret is now finally allowed. Get back and you plead it and decided to allow them, but with some caveats. Keep them balanced, or as much balanced as I possibly can. Right now I'm just waiting for the little guy to figure out what he's deploying. No. You know what I need while I'm waiting for like newcomers to read up on the rules and figure out their deployments? I just need like a GIF to play, like something to just to watch while you wait. Something like that. Also, did they finally reveal what the PS5 is gonna look like? Because I know that stream is going on today. Oh, they finally revealed it. Ooh. That's looking fancy. Damn. When image search doesn't show you the damn thing. Yeah, they finally did the hardware reveal, and that's looking fancy. So it's a digital and non-digital. I mean, at this point here, No price though. Disappointing. Zen 2 CPUs. Wow, my PS5 has more horsepower than my computer does. I feel sad. But it does look fancy. Hopefully it comes in, oh, it does come in. Okay. Oh, Godspeed. Nice enough to drop the rolls down. Thank you, man, but I already did that earlier. I'm just waiting for a little guy here, although since the little guy is taking so long, I'm not even sure if the little guy is still here or not. He might have just dropped by and dip. Alright, Godspeed, since you seem to be active here, do you want to battle? Do you want to go? Alright, Godspeed. So here's my army. I decided to go medieval this time. Alright, I actually have to game to decide to go medieval this time. Bringing out the executioners because I decided that this is a medieval secret faction there, secret unit there. Bringing out the king, his healer, the teacher of the king. And then a wave of archers shoot him down, mow him down, gun him down. You know how it is. Yeehaw. Wait, I'm going yeehaw. It's medieval. What's a medieval way to say yeehaw? What is medieval yeehaw? Yeehaw? Yeehaw. There we go. I don't even know, Godspeed. I don't even know. Problem is, when I do these streams, I try to pump in as much energy as possible, and I think that makes me a little bit loopy. And then I start saying stupid stuff like yeehaw. One quick charge, one dead eye, and 2 lassos. Ooh, Godspeed, bit controversial here. Trying out the Wild West. Decided he's gonna go with a good old-fashioned quick draw, a dead eye, and a lasso. Interesting strat. Interesting strat. Just waiting for that Godspeed. Two cactuses and a gunslinger. Okay. And you don't have that gunslinger. You do? You still got points left on the table? Roughly 600 points, so it's like another cactus and a miner, 3 miners, the rest is dynamite thrust. Dynamite kill. Alright. Effing calculated. Alright, so General Godspeed is trying something new for this time here. Rather than bring out the village hidden in the dank weeds, his PTS warriors and battles lost, and his good old-fashioned strategies of the pirates that keeps coming out, he's decided he's gonna go with the wild, wild west here. Meanwhile, just taking, you know, a look at this error here, I just realized this line doesn't line up with the door, and it's triggering me. I decided to go medieval, bring out the executioner, put down these wild men. Yes, spooky. Exactly. The king, because what type of army doesn't have a king? The priest to heal that king, the teacher of the king, and a line of archers to shoot down anybody if the king goes down. Let the battle begin. Alright, the gunslingers doing their thing, firing the bullets into the air, they're shooting off the loads, the cactus man just want to give the king a hug. The king is not a big fan of being hugged. He preferred not to be touched. 6 feet after all, do you see the size of that sword? That sword may or may not be 6 feet, but it's definitely putting some distance between them as the archers take down the gunslinger. God dang. Meanwhile, the king was just slowly marching his way towards it. But it looks like Godspeed's taking that L in the first battle. A famous strat of Godspeed to take an L. Screw the losers. Don't put yourself down like that. Alright. Once again deployed. So I'm gonna go ahead and just bring out a catapult. Bold move, bold strategy. May or may not work. Let's see how this goes. Also, what's a king without some knights? Beautiful, super bold strategy. Also, let's get some bards in here. We need a bit of music. These bards will provide that music. And then, let's just get some squires here. They're ready to die. They're always ready to die. Also, one second. Okay, good. Alright, that's my units deployed. Godspeed. What's going to be your second wave? So hello to mysterious viewers. If you'd like to be next after Godspeed to challenge me, the great General Cliff, to task battles, feel free to follow and say hello so I know you exist. I'm not just talking to myself. Well, technically I'm not really talking to myself. There's like Godspeed there, but Godspeed kinda, you know, it could be a figment of my imagination. Alright, Godspeed decided that once again, it's back to the village, hidden in the dank weed, to summon his armies again. With the classic strategy of good old-fashioned Shotgun no Jutsu boy. A damn Hwacha. Hwacha! A mother effing dragoon! And then some firework archers because a party is needed. Well, that's, you know, I can only give you the 2 firework archers because that will set you over. I think you can have 1 samurai. Do you want that 1 samurai, or do you want to cap it there? Alright, and 1 samurai. The lone samurai. Come to defend the village hidden in that dank weed. But let's see how it goes against this medieval armies. Alright, the squires are going in, and they are instantly killed because they are the squire. The dragon's already down. Damn, that dragon was useless. Dynamite throwers blowing up the dragon's body. Gosh darn, disrespecting his dead much, but I guess the people in the Wild West don't give a damn. Bards playing their merry music, but the bards was taken out. Apparently these gunslingers don't give a damn about that type of music in their saloon. Meanwhile, the Monkey King and the Knights had a battle about who's the true king, and they both killed each other, because that's how normally that goes. At this point here, the only artillery left is a Hwacha and 1 dead eye, versus an entire army of archers. The archers are just slowly making their way in, gunning down everybody as they go, and unfortunately, General Godspeed taking another L live on stream. You hate to see it, but it does make for some good old-fashioned battling there. Not the actual. Godspeed, you're one who always goes back to the village head and the dank weeds. They're too high to battle, man. What do you not understand? You bring them in, and all they do is get gunned down. And meanwhile, let me go ahead and pick the next stage. Revolution Renaissance. Of course, Godspeed's high. And once again, thank you for posting rules. I don't need it, but thank you anyway. According to Twitch, there are viewers here. There should be someone else besides Godspeed, but that person just doesn't want to talk. They don't want to speak. They're just lurking, silently watching. It's like, I'll just see how these battles goes. Oh well, Godspeed. While we wait for more people to join in, I guess you have a chance to get some good old-fashioned revenge for what just happened there. Well, you figure out your revenge strat. You forgot your revenge strat? I'm gonna pull a page out of your book and summon death. Cupid, it would be ancient. Yeah, that's all I deployed. There's nothing spooky that costs. Is there a secret spooky faction? Oh, there's definitely not. Oh, damn it, Calvary would definitely be a medieval. Well, that's a whoops on my part. Alright, anyway, that's my army deployed. Decided to go spooky, as everybody seems to love bring out the spooky against me. I'll use my own spooky, haha! Haha! Bringing out the death himself, but this time for me. As well as some good old fashioned vampire for that good old fashioned vampire suck force. Vampire suck force! And some good old fashioned skeleton archers. Blaze this shit up. Do they both have to be in medieval? What do you mean both have to be in medieval? Or can it be both medievals? Huh? What? What? Who? Huh? Like medieval one and medieval one and two are stages. Because each new faction brings their own stage with it. I think you might have gotten confused about like that medieval one and two if you was looking at the official wiki. So Vlad would be Viking. As for the tree giant, a tree giant be Viking or medieval though? What is up to one and only? You know what? Since the tree giant is good old fashioned big green friendly giant, we're gonna say the tree giant does not belong to a faction, and therefore it can be deployed with any faction, because you should always be green. Even though I'm pretty sure he might be either medieval, farmer, or tribe. It's like he's a mixture of things. As for Vlad, that would definitely be Vikings. Yeah, I know he's Romanian, but for the sake of this game here, we're gonna include him with Vikings. Hmm? What, the official rulebook says that Vlad is, the tree giant is Vikings? Hold on. Checking the official rulebook. Headbutters, Ice Saucer, Brawlers, Berserkers, Valkyrie, Jaws, Longships. I mean, I know there's the Ice Giant, which would definitely be Viking as well, but as for Vlad, doesn't say for Vlad. Anyway, mix it up. Alright, okay. Gotta click my game here, so we click the secret here. So we'll consider the tree giant neutral. Ula's definitely Viking, but Vlad, I'm gonna consider Viking for the sake of this game here. He just feels like he would be a Viking if he existed. But alright, so General gotta be completely trying something new here. has sprung out the big green friendly giant whose tree looks like it's lost some polygons, but bro, ignore that. As well as Vlad the Impaler. Ah, 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 ah. London Vikings. Alright. Anyway, let's get this battle started. Alright, Death is moving in. Vlad is already dead. Damn. Well, oh no, Vlad is still alive. Apparently being swiped by Death was not enough to kill a man. Meanwhile, the tree giant has somehow taken out Death himself and now is slowly making their way towards the skeleton archers. Oh boy. Oh boy, I know how this goes. And the giant has moved in. Sit that guy flying. Sit that guy flying to a bunch of pieces. Oh my gosh, it's just a one-by-one systematic slaughter of all the skeleton archers as they desperately try to fire. It's like, oh god, oh god. But can they defeat the giant? The giant is over here just ripping them apart one by one. Oh god, oh the brutality, oh the inhumanity of it all. As General Godspeed has decided to use the power of the giants in order to claim victory. Harsh. Harsh. Very harsh. But victory is a victory. Alright, so while you figure out your next strategy, I must deploy more of the spookies. So let me see here. That giant's gonna be a pain in the ass. So you know what I'm gonna do? Get a sword archer in here. And because cheerleaders are deemed as neutrals because they really just don't fit in with any factions, I'm going to go ahead and bust up my 2 cheerleader limits on my swordcaster here. Get a pumpkin catapult, although I might regret it. Pumpkin catapults has known to be quite traitorous. That might be a bad move, or that might be a power play. No one saw it coming. Guys, place your bets on whether the pumpkin catapult is either a power play or a bad move. Who knows? But we'll see after this battle here. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and get a bit more skeleton archers. And you know what? A good old-fashioned skeleton warrior. Jindo. Yeah, but I'm going by their looks, though. I'm going to consider cheerleaders to be neutral, fan bearers to be ancient. Just so, like, you can put cheerleaders anytime you want. Although I'm probably going to have to switch up, like, the rulebooks state which units belong to which, because the wiki may say something different than that. 2 Dragon Boys? Yeah, if you're going with full Dynasty. Because remember, it's another round. You as a viewer can mix and match. Ooh, that strategy though. Bringing out dragons and a sensei. Oh fuck, I forgot about Mace Spirits when I had medieval. Although Mace Peter's not even good until you get like a lot of cheerleaders on the guy. Alright. So General Godspeed has decided to go with the Dynasty strat, but something new, something that might actually cause him a win here is the Sensei unit. Let's see how the Sensei of the village hidden that dank weed goes when he's accompanied by his double choking dragons over here. Not to mention Vlad the Impaler, who's also been known as a dragon himself. Going up against 3 dragons, is that fair? Who knows? Who cares? Let's go. Alright, the dragons are going in. They're burning everything. The pumpkins already firing their loads, but that's not taking out the dragon. Unfortunately, oh, the dragon's already dead, leaving just the giant as well as Vlad the Impaler still alive, but Vlad the Impaler is down. Meanwhile, the giant apparently is doing some type of weird yoga power stance, power play move, or I don't know what. And now he's humping the floor live on streams, ladies and gentlemen. So you hate to see it, but at the end of the day, I love Godspeed. What the fuck? As Godspeed trying to figure out why his giant just decided he really had to hunt that ground there. But Godspeed, once again, forcing a round 3 out of nowhere. No one saw it coming, that dumbass. No one saw it coming, but Godspeed. Somehow getting that giant to hump the floor. Alright, Godspeed, figure out your final round deployment as I figure out what I'm going to deploy last. It looks like the one and only wasn't having none of this cheerleaders being neutral rather than ancient and decided to dip out. You hate to see it, you really do, because then it means just a back and forth. Alright. So decided to bring out more vampire suck force. More candle heads. And then the rest in skeleton warriors. There's 5 of them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's all for them. Damn fucking calculator. Alright. So, for this final round, we have the true army of the undead. Look at all those skeleton archers, those vampires, those candleheads, the pumpkin catapults, and skeleton warriors up in front. Of course, leading the entire charge is Death himself, not playing that bullshit. General Godspeed, what are you deploying? Oh, while I wait for General Godspeed, I'm gonna sing the Doom song. Ooh. General Godspeed, doubling down on Dynasty, but bring out Lady Red Jade. Very nice indeed. Lady Red Jade, as well as a Huacha. Actually, no, Lady Red Jade is definitely a front person. Prefer to be up in people's faces. Right there. That's a better place to put it. The Wacha. Another effing dragon. Still got 500 points left on the table. And a ninja. Put him right next to the sensei. Alright, so General Godspeed once again forcing around 3 has decided to double down on his village, hitting the dank weed, but this time has belonged radiant red jade, her own special brand of kush and hash. You know what we're talking about here. More dragons, like I'm up against 4 dragons here. I'm not sure if that's fair. Might have to check the rule books about that legal or not. But 4 goddamn dragons, if you know what I mean, as well as the ninja and the sensei of that ninja, as well as the Huacha. Alright, let's go. And the dragons are already breathing their fires. Frames are dropping down because of all the skeleton warriors. I forgot they can drop frames like a motherfucker. He had a shit ton of candleheads still. Who's the true blazer here? Who knows? But the dragons, looks like they're already down. Those dragons might have been a bad investment here. The Huacha has apparently been Candlehead. The sensei firing like a madman, missing every shot because damn he has no aim. But though this is a very unique throwing strategy. It's like he has one broken arm that he's swinging behind his back, and he has another arm that's actually good. You know, very interesting ninja star throwing strategy. Meanwhile, damn, sword in the back, but she don't give a damn, and she just walks into battle carelessly. This woman, amazing. Stepping all over the heads of the dead, don't give a fuck. 3 giants over here can't do some shit. Busting down the fields, crushing them down. But the tree giant is down. Too many swords in the back as a cause of death. Cheerleaders just cheering on anybody at this point who will listen as red victory has been confirmed. I'm sorry, General Godspeed. You forced it to round 3, but even then. Nope. Another L live on the stream here. Also, while I go ahead and pick the next stage, I'm going to check the official wikis to see what some of these secret units classifies as. Because the official wiki has that information, might as well go by that. So, Ballooners, Renaissance, official wiki does. Bomb on the Stick is Pirates. Fan Bearer is Ancient. Oh no, that's where they can be found, not where they are considered a unit of faction of. Yeah, looks like the wiki Doesn't mention what faction they are. Yep, the official wiki does not mention which one belongs to which, so I'm probably going to have to do that later. Guys, it's safe to say, I think the one and only might have went fuck this shit about when I said that Cheerleaders would be considered neutral rather than ancient. It says where you find them, but the thing is, it's like where you find them doesn't correlate to where they are, because you find the teacher on an ancient stage, but the teacher itself has like medieval robes. You see what I'm saying? Alright. While we take a brief pause from the action, just to let everybody have some breathing rooms. It's been a little bit chaotic here. Don't want to accidentally pass out on a stream like I did last stream. That would be bad. That would be bad. So let's see here. Okay, Godspeed. This brief pause in your streaming action has been brought to you by. Thank you, Godspeed. Has been brought to you by. I don't know, following on Twitch. Race. Nah. Okay? They don't show me love, I don't show them love. We ain't doing that. Alright, we'll pick the Spire here. And go ahead and change the thing from, this is gonna be interesting because the thing is, the ring can fit perfectly there, but I think. Yeah, we'll put it like that. And see, that looks like a hot mess. Yeah, nah, I'm not feeling a stage. Let's try another stage. You know what? Bridge with rails. It even has rails. Alright. While I wait for people to actually join, let me go ahead and deal with that campaign. Get frick, the hardest campaign. Super Siege. Wow. Alright. So let's try this again. While we have this brief pause in the action while we wait for people to actually join for more action. Alright. So there's this army of absolute frame destruction here. Now I tried an all giant strat and that did not work. Look how the fabric archer is not allowed. I think Artemis is not allowed. Ooh, Artemis is allowed. Alright. Might be a bold move. But let's try some Artemis. Good fashioned cheerleader, so knows Artemis. Yep. Bold moves, bold moves. Well, I'm just waiting for people to join. Be right back in your calculator. Okay. Let's also try a wave of clams. Oh boy, that might be a very bad idea. That might be a super bad idea. And the ice giants, a wave of them. Just take the blunt of pretty much everything that's about to happen. You know, this might be a super bad idea. My computer's already dying. My frames are already going, fuck that shit, I'm out. And the battle hasn't even started yet. Oh boy. You know what? A random Vlad the Impaler. Alright, let's try this strategy here. As we instantly go into slow motion here because the frames just don't exist right now. They just don't exist. Nothing you can do about that. It's a shit ton of Reapers. Alright. So the Ice Giants are going in. They're smashing up everything. Meanwhile, the Artemis are going in full fire. Look at that rapid fire in slow motion. Firing over the Ice Archers. That's actually a nice touch there, that they actually fire over them. Firing over the Ice Archers. Clams are going in to add as a distraction. Meanwhile, there seems to be counter fires from the enemy's Artemis. I don't know, probably Huachas. It might have been Huachas now I think about it. But meanwhile, the Ice Archers are still just being the front line of the army, taking much of the blows, much of the anger, being shot in the back by Artemis. Damn, Artemis does not give a damn. Shoot her own teammates in the back if they get in the way. She truly is the god of hunting, as she does not give half a fuck. Man, just straight up pincushioning this guy's back here. Straight up took him down, dinged him in the way, unnecessary, called him useless, as the Artemis squad is over here firing. Sorry, goddess of hunting. As the Artemis squad is over here just firing machine gun rapid fire. They seem to be distracted here. Stop being distracted, you dumbass bitches. Okay, there's other shits to fire on. They're coming through. Meanwhile, Vlad just making his way through. Damn, look at that mustachio though. Now that is a mustachio. Mustachios. But anyway, Vlad is making his way through the bodies of dead bodies, being distracted by something in the pile of dead bodies. Damn it, why are these units so fucking stupid? Who knows? Meanwhile, the clans are moving in. Once again, being distracted by something in the piles of dead bodies. Who gives a fuck about what is in the piles of dead bodies, people? Gosh darn it, stop being idiots. Meanwhile, oh shit. What is that? Oh fuck, is that the gunslinger? That is the gunslingers. Ladies and gentlemen, gunslingers are starting to fire their bullets into the air. I shoot my arrows in the air sometimes, saying Ayo. I'm not singing the rest of that song because of DMCA bullshit. But anyway, clams are finally making their ways into the back line and as the distractions going in. Huachas are firing but taking down their own ice giants. Ice giants just get no love. Ice giants' lives matters too, damn it. But oh well. Meanwhile, counter clams. Counter clams. That's a clam that's taking out the clams, leaving just the Huachas and Artemis left, as well as the firework archers that I wasn't allowed to use. I call bullshit and shenanigans on that one there. Still have to unfortunately play this entire battle stuck in slow motion as we still struggle to keep at least 12 fucking frames per second here. Do apologize, people. You hate to see it, but sometimes you really love to see it as well. Yeah, I know shaky hand camera is not the best here. We're just going to pretend that this is a video being uploaded to Twitter rather than Twitch. Ayo! Some people might not be happy about that. Meanwhile, the Artemis squad, unfortunately, is going down. What the fuck? Is this truly just unbeatable? Is there nothing I can do that will help me fight this army? As we have tried some of the most OP units, and we have sent them into battle, as Artemis just takes an entire waves of Huachal and she is down. Damn. That was probably the saddest death you've ever seen, leaving nothing but this poor clan warrior by himself. Oh wait, no! Secret Artemis is here! Secret Artemis being distracted by dead bodies even though she's being cheered on and she can fire. Secret clan here! Unfortunately, it looks like he's stuck in that dead body and waiting for it to decompose. Artemis, fire, you dumb bitch! Fire! Twisted God, choice How are you doing? Thank you for following. We'll be continuing the streamer versus viewers battles after this brief campaign here. I'm probably gonna lose, but thank you for showing up. Would you like to be the next challenger? If you'd like to know the rules of streamer versus viewers, I would love to like unslow-mo and show you Godspeed. Can you help me out here? I hate to ask, but can you just quickly put those rules in chats? Thank you. Because unfortunately I have to hold down the left click to keep this in slow motion. Oh, Artemis, that was probably sad. We need sad piano music as Artemis is just gunned down, then gunned down again. Oh, that's sad. I'm not sure. You put a bard against a bard, they eventually lay down. Yes, I believe units that don't cause damage just kill themselves. Meanwhile, oh, clam guy's dead. The clams are trapped because the bodies won't decompose. All that's left is the cheerleaders and oh fuck, I'm stuck in the ground. Oh wait, is it just the cheerleaders? Oh, it's just the cheerleaders. Yep, he's dead. Well, guys, we know how this happened. In the eyes of an angel. Blah blah blah. I'm sorry. But unfortunately, there's nothing but cheerleaders left. Oh, that was just sad. Well, we'll come back to this campaign for the next commercial breaks. I love how I was able to get through most of that campaign without issues, but the penultimate battle is the one that I can't seem to get past. Just can't. Oh well, I'll come up with another strategy for it next time. But as of right now, it is time for more streamers versus viewers. You've read the rules. Good. Very good. You know what? I'll pick the bridge with rails. Alright. Now, keeping up the rules, I will deploy first here. A view from above? What the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, a view from above decided to drop on stream. See what's going on. View pop up. Godspeed be real sometimes. Keeping up with a classic joke of refusing to absolutely call me Cliff for I don't know what reason. We have a view from above. Anyway, not to be distracted from a view from above, keeping up the rules of the game here, I will deploy first like always. So you know what to counter. Decided to go with the bridge with rails on, and you know what, this might be a case of absolute bullshit with too many units fall off. Sure thing, a view from above. Sure thing. Anyway, you know, the stage might be a little bit BS because it might lead to too many units falling off. You know what? In a true take on all challengers fashion, how about the arena? Yes. Where I, the great General Cliff, shall take the center of the arena. We'll consider walls a dead zone, no playing walls, shall we? And the challenger may deploy to the north, south, and east and west, however they like. Answer what units I will go with. I shall go with pirates. Don't really use pirates that much. Actually, no. I'll go with Vikings. I really don't use the Vikings that much, even though the Vikings are very cool. They're very cool, but I just don't use them. And decided in a very bold. Oh fuck, that's way too many units. Completely forgot the rules of 5,000 per rounds. Maybe not that bold. Maybe semi-bold. You know, semi-bold. Semi-bold. Alright. Decided in a very bold strat of just using loads of good old-fashioned brawlers here. We're gonna go with brawlers. Can I pick an army after this? What? Huh? Sorry, what did you say, Twisted God? A view from above. This is Tabs. More specifically, this is Tabs War Games, where anybody who follows can challenge me to a Tabs battles. As for the rules, I will go ahead and post them in chat. Godspeed, screaming misunderstand. Godspeed, I'm sorry. Hold the shit up. Are you talking shit here? Because I got like the scorecard showing you have like 3 losses in a row here, Mister. I will talk shit. Twist the gods. So when it comes like you can pick from any faction, but you have to stick with that faction for that one round. It is up to 5,000 points per. I love how I post the rules and then Godsby also posts the rules. Yes, you can choose Wild West. Any of the factions, they're all allowed. Up to 5,000 points per round. You can pick any faction per round. You can only change your faction next round. You can also pick secret units that belong to that faction. So I believe for the Wild West, that would include the bank robbers. Those are the secret units for this faction here. Cheerleaders are considered neutral territories. The tree giant I'm going to work on may not be neutral, but as of right now, we're going to consider the tree giant neutral. I might change it up in future revisions of the rules. And gunslingers and 3. So, like I said earlier, you might not miss heard walls or dead zones. You know what? Just make them absolutely clear that the top of the walls will be considered a dead zone, just for the sake of avoiding wall bullshit. Let's see if I can fix this. Can I get it? There we go. You only deploy to the north, south, east, and west, no walls. And 10 gunslingers, as well as a. Just so you know, Twisted God is 5,000 points per round. So 10 gunslingers as well as 3 deadeyes would be way above that 5,000 points per round. Also, if you're here and you're planning to stick around, you could be the next challenger after Twisted God here. Do have to actually note down for the official scorecard. Oh my gosh, I feel above is real. So, if you already did the 2 things you need to do in order to challenge, which is to follow and say hi so I know you exist. After Twisted God here, see the official rules, figure out what you want to deploy with, and you just put them in chat, and I challenge your army with my army. Here's in the walls. Can I get 4 gunslingers at each of the corners in the cactus? Okay, that I can do. So 4 gunslingers, although, that might be a brutal strategy right there, because gunslingers are brutal. Since they fire upwards, you can't do, like, shields. Also, I love how, because of a wave of emotions from Godspeed, I can't see his chat messages. 4 gunslingers and 4 cactus with them. Okay, thank you. Cactus, oh, what the fuck? Okay, that cactus spawned in Oblivion. Hold on. Okay, I cannot get that cactus out of Oblivion. Guys, what do I do here? This cactus is in Oblivion. I can't get him out. Oh god, not like this. Not like this. Okay, there we go. I found him. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Listen, that's like that dragon from last time. Sonic cactus into Oblivion. Oh god. Well, that's gonna be a special PTSD cactus right there. It's like I saw some shit I shouldn't have. Also, Twisted God, you had 800 points left on the table. The tree giant humping the floor was amazing. No, like first it does yoga, then it starts humping the floor. You should have clipped that. That speed. That would have been hilarious. But one more cactus to the south, you definitely can. Alright, you still got 400 points left on the table. Cupid is only allowed if you decide to deploy with Ancient. I am considered Cupid as Ancient. Anything else? Ooh. And the boldest of strategy here, Twisted God decided not to use his remaining 400 points that he will lose because he's not using them, and decided that all he needs is his gunslinger and his cactus versus my army of brawler warriors and headbutters. Let's see how this strategy goes. Battles begins! Alright, the units are going in. Why the hell am I using the arrow keys? They're going in through the tunnels, but the gunslingers are taking them out. The cactuses are sucking them off dry. Meanwhile, the brawlers has effed up those guys over there. They effed up those guys over there. They effed up those guys over there, leaving just the south. Surprisingly ironic that it's only just the south remaining when the Twisted God decided to go with Wild West. But the brawlers are making their way in, and they're not giving a crap. Shield to the face, axe to the face. Cactuses is down. Twisted God taking that L live on stream. You hate to see it, but sometimes you just can't avoid it. Alright, Twisted God, figure out what you're deploying next. Do you know you did decide not to use those 400 points that are lost? Meanwhile, keeping with the rules, I will be sticking with the Vikings here, but I do have the option of using Secret Viking units, and I decided what's funnier than the good old-fashioned shouters. Let's get some Thrusday up in here, you know. Thrusday! Dum, da da dum. I'm fucking that up. I'm gonna stop. Alright, we'll get some Thrusday boys up in here. As well as... what's the other secret? Vlad. I am considered Vlad Viking because, gosh darn it, Vlad is the most Viking motherfucker you've ever met. He goes hard, damn it. And... you know what? Some beautiful flying... oh, no beautiful flying women. They cost too much. It's like that one time you went to the strip club but you didn't have enough. Wait, what? Same thing, but at least one cactus at the east. Gonna play for us. Alright, Twisted God decided he's not gonna switch it up, but stick with the Wild West. Pretty much the exact same strategy, but this time an extra cactus to the east this time. Ooh, bold strategy, bold strategy. So basically that means another gunslinger on each side. The North is always so hard to deploy because you can't really move the camera the way you want. And a cactus on each side. Doop. Doop. 2 for the east this time. And 1 for the north. What was that about a strip club? Don't talk about that. If I have enough, a cheerleader by the south. So, thing is, cheerleader will cost you 500 points. Since you decided not to use those 400 points from last round, you are capped at 9,600, my friend. So you can't get that cheerleader, I'm afraid. You need something else in the Wild West that only costs 400 or less. So you can get like another cactus, a couple of miners, some dynamite throwers. Ooh, and an even bolder strat. Twisted God is capping himself even more, this time at 9,200. Let's see how this strategy works, and let's go. Alright, the battle has started, and Thrusday has knocked their ass off the stage. Thrusday! Well, okay, I'm fucking up the song, so let's not try to sing it. Meanwhile, some people who didn't get the message about being yelled at and being thrown off the stage are still here, but Vlad is not giving a fuck about them, or the cactuses, and getting stuck in a hallway. Oh gosh darn it. Twisted God taking that L live on stream. You hate to see it, but you love to see it for the entertainment. As Twisted God has lost this match here. And we move on to the next challenger, which is a view. A view. Are you still in chat? Say hi so I know you still exist. Hello, Twisted God. I love the boldness. You come in here with those great strats. You completely turned it up a notch. You decided to say fuck the extra points. Truly entertainment, Twisted God. Truly entertaining. Amen. Did a view dip? Okay, a view is still here. Well, a view. Hopefully you read the rules. I'm working on Spawn in the background. Oh, that's good to know. I'll probably jump in a little bit later. I'm gonna do a little bit more exercise today, then I'll jump in, see what I can help you out with there. But anyway, of you, it is your time to shine here. So hopefully you've read the rules. You've read up on the units. If not, you can definitely ask chat for some strategies about what to do here. But as the host, I will be deploying first, and I decided I'm gonna go tribal. Cause you don't get enough tribal. Like you really don't. And that's the only way to get these giant woolly mammoths. And a couple of actually nope, can't do that strategy. I was gonna get a couple of chieftains, but then I remember technically there's only one chieftain to a village. So a couple doesn't make sense. And I'll get some protectors for that chieftain. Alright, of you, do you have a strategy? What will you be deploying with? I have not read the rules. Or know exactly what's going on. Sorry, my computer ended itself. Damn, that's harsh. You hate when your computer commits Sudoku. I mean, Sudoku. What the fuck? Sudoku. Damn it. Why do I keep confusing Sebaku for Sudoku? Hate when your computer does Sudoku. Shush. Okay. Damn Sudoku. Shut up. Don't let that. Oh my gosh. Sorcerers are even worse. Can we forget about the accidental Sudoku? Roses are red. I don't really cuss. Twisted PC just did. Fucking hell, cuss me. That's so bad. View from above. If you need a little bit more time to go over the rules, would you be okay with another challenger taking this round for now? Alright. So, between General Godspeed and General Twisted, which one of y'all kind of like... I'm kind of in the background, to be honest. I get it. Alright, General Godspeed or General Twisted, which one of y'all want to challenge me? Does General Twisted want revenge, or does General Godspeed wants to keep his win ratio from decreasing any further? I'm having lost words here. It's not even... Oh boy, this is what happened last stream. Put too much energy in, and then I get lightheaded. General Godspeed, for fuck's sake, I just allowed fuck to the damn automat so many fucking times, and you keep pissing off the automat. Okay, I need angry automat emote of automat just being incredibly pissed off at you. Specifically you. No one else, just you. Just in a mode with like a pissed off robot in your name, just going, Godspeed! Anyway, since General Godspeed has decided to re-challenge me, what will you be deploying with? I'll go after that's cool. General Twisted is still visiting the families of the dead. That's cool. That's fine, General Twisted. General Godspeed once again bringing out the village hidden in a dank weed with a good old-fashioned Lady Red Dead, the protector of the Kush, and a Taekwondo, the personal bodyguard of Lady Red Dead, Red Jade. Why do they call her Red Dead? It's Red Jade. But wait, how does that work? Jade is specifically green, but she is Lady Red Jade. But red is the opposite of green. Damn the creator of this game that I can't honestly remember off the top of my head. I think it's called Landfall Studios. Damn it, Landfall! Lady Red Dead must be a new. Shush, shush. Ooh, Chuko News. For the first time ever, we're seeing a Chuko News being deployed. That's gonna be a bit interesting. Be a bit controversial. Who knows? Because Chuko News are basically baby artists. That's all a Chuko News is baby artists, let's be honest. And once again, bringing out the Shadow Clone no Jutsu Boy. Afraid of the General Godspeed, even though he does not have a great track record with good old fashioned Shadow Clone no Jutsu Boy, who kind of just splits off and then dies somewhere unknown on the battlefield, despite being an effing king, but somehow doesn't live up to kingly timing. But whatever. And a samurai. Waja! Waja! No, just one samurai because of the point limits. Okay, with just roughly 110 units left, there's no more units and dynasties that fills that 110 spots, and I don't think there's any secret dynasty warriors that also fills that spot. No, there is not, because they only get more and more expensive. Alright, so General Godspeed has decided to bring out Lady Red Jade. May I make a bet on who will win? Ooh, Twisted God. But a very controversial bet. Obviously, he is not seen. No, you won't be capped at like 90 because it's a case of like the faction you chose doesn't have anything else you can place here. The only time you get capped is like if you still place units and you say fuck those units. If it's just a case of like you literally hit the wall for your faction, you hit the wall for your faction. Anyway, General Twisted obviously hasn't looked at the official scorecard to see General Godspeed's official track record. Has decided he's going to place a bet on General Godspeed winning. Well, it's 1 to 3 odds there, man. So let's see what happens as the General goes in and stomps them all down. Meanwhile, the Monkey King's over here trying to battle a giant elephant monkey thing. I'm having lost from words. Brain is going to shutdown mode. Apparently it's stopping before the battle even begins. It looks like most of these guys are dead, but Lady Red Jade apparently somehow... I don't even know what's going on here. Like, she walked up to a dead body and then fell over. But you know what? Who cares? Lady Red Jade somehow managed to claim victory by doing some type of controversial jump over the corpse maneuver to take down the elephants. Getting a victory for Godspeed? What? This feels so awkward, tallying in a victory for Godspeed. But he did technically win the first battle. Might have to be some changes in my strategy here. Maybe Godspeed is a force that cannot be reckoned with. Or maybe it's time for the Raptors. Oh yeah. Just nothing but Raptors. You gotta love it. Alright, General Godspeed, what will we be deploying next? I love how even General Godspeed is taking a moment to acknowledge the fact that he somehow won the first round and cannot even acknowledge it himself. The good old-fashioned what the fucks. General Godspeed decided he's going to stick with the village of the Dank Weed and go with double Wachalas. Will the village of the Dank Weed finally come through for General Godspeed after they had let him down multiple times over and over and over and over and over again? You can watch the bloody VODs if you want to see how many times they let him down, because I'm not doing that. And double dragoons. General Godspeed busting out the double dragons. At least the dragons. Dragon Ball. No, I'm not gonna go there. All right, let's see how this goes. Will he be taking his first ever win, or will this be me tying this up? The Raptors are going in as they're tearing apart the armies. Oh boy, but the dragon is showing them who a true fucking raptor is as the dragon jumps from joys, but the mammoths take it down because the mammoths don't give a fuck about a dragon. It didn't exist during its time, so it don't give a damn. The mammoths are going in, they're stomping them to death, but apparently that's not good enough as... Oh my... What? What? General Godspeed just claimed victory. Ladies and gentlemen, General Godspeed, first victory live on stream. What the hell? Holy shit. He finally did it with his army of dankweed. His army hitting in the dankweed. He finally did it, ladies and gentlemen. You didn't see it coming. You truly did it. I am at a loss for words and apparently button presses as I press everything except for good old-fashioned map select. Because I'm having a moment to process that. Also, I might be losing a bit of hair with this announcer voice here. It might be going a little bit loopy here from the amount of energy in. I took like 3 caffeine pills and a whole bottle of coffee before this stream here to get a little bit of an exercise in. Some of it loopy. No more spoopy. We have the dinky strats. And then a random 3. Well, General Godspeed, you can worry about your stress next time as we switch it over to General Twisted here, who might want some bit of revenge for what happened last time. Also, just love the music on this stage. What is it about, like, you know, trying to make like creepy Halloween music that always sounds so good? You know what I mean? You know what? Because we haven't given them any love all this stream, I'm gonna go with farmers. Dum 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 dum. I'm back. My computer died again. Dang. General Twisted computer is not only committing Sudoku. I mean, damn it! Fuck. General Twisted computer once again not only mentioned Harakiri again, really affecting his ability to stream and not to mention battle. Few coming back for this Sudoku. Gosh, sorry. Not the Sudoku. Decided he would go with Ancient. Alright, no problem with that. But let me go ahead and deploy my units. Sticking with the rules, being fair, always deploying first so you know what you have to fight against. Nope, can't get that, too expensive. Actually, what secret farmer units are there? So for farmers, I guess there's only the wheelbarrow dragons for farmers. Yep. Alright, well, that's that. Although I might regret the farmer strategy later, as they don't have many units that are evenly priced. We'll see how this goes. Alright, I decided to go farmers with good old-fashioned the Hailbell Warriors, the Harvesters, the Reaps and Souls, the Poacher Sellers with that good shields. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm embarrassed and I didn't even say it. How dare you be embarrassed by the Sudoku? You can make Sudoku right now, damn it. What else is a red? I don't like ice. His PC did Sudoku again. Damn it, fucking hell. Godspeed just completely making fun of the fact that I accidentally said Sudoku. As for General Twisted, he decided to go with Ancient and requested 2 ballistas. Bold strat indeed. But double ballistas has been used. What's going to be the rest of the army, General Twisted? Just so you know, I am like moving my heads back and forth to see chat while I talk. You know, I have to entertain, view chat, deploy my units, think of strategies. There's a lot that goes into this behind the scenes that you don't get to see because I don't have a webcam, thankfully. Trust me, you don't want to see this face. Especially when this face is thinking, you know. That might cause a little bit of nightmares. Just saying. Now it's not the time for that. With everything going on in the world, you don't want to see this face. This is Cliff. He is big PP stream. Godspeed. Ladies and gentlemen, General Godspeed, who I believe does not actually have a Twitch channel himself, because I would say go ahead and follow the guy. But a View definitely has a Twitch channel, so if you like a View just completely making fun of me every time I say Sudoku, go ahead and check out a View. Follow a View. Maybe even subscribe. A View would appreciate it. But as for now, I'm still waiting for like General Twisted here, whose computer may or may not have committed Sudoku. The fuck? Damn it, you. Also, General Twisted. So when it comes to units that spawn other units like snake archers, they are limited to 2 because my computer will lag the fuck out if they go full speed. So I can do 2 snake archers for you, but I can't do the 10. That's just a temporary, limitations of that until I finally, well, I'm just basically waiting for some things in the background. Waiting for some things in the background to finally upgrade this computer here. So like I can actually have more like, units that spawn other units in, as well as more units that cost less than 100 points, so we can have massive army brawls. But as of right now, my computer is not the beast that it used to be. How many of these things did I place down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, damn it, 7, 8. Hand-eye coordination. It's difficult, I tell you. It's difficult. You try your best. You try your best, damn it. There we go, 10. Okay, anyway, what is up, the real Jaws? Not sure how you say that name, but what is up? Okay, and half-lights. I can definitely do that. There's for 4 of these guys, so let's get some half-lights in here. You still got some points in the table. Did I? Nope, my points were evenly capped at 1,000. So if you check, like, hold on. You see, even though his shield is past the line, the fucker, his body is behind the line. So that's technically a blue shield man. That might be like that, what is it called? False start in a race? But technically, he is on the blue side. He is red. Nope. I was keeping track because my points would have increased if I put him on my side by accident. Definitely can't have 2 Zeuses. You only have like 880 points left for this round. And the Zeus is 2,000. So you can have like srirachas, you can have more hoplites, more ballistas. Actually, not ballista. Mainly the srirachas, hoplites. There's also Cupid in the background. Why am I mentioning Cupid? I should not be mentioning Cupid. But yeah, Cupid. There's also fan bearers as well in the background. See when you get back, Godspeed. Alright. So I think that's you, Cap, because there's no ancient faction unit that costs only 80 points. Do you want to get rid of some of your half-lights so you can have a Cupid? Because I am considering Cupid as a secret ancient unit. Snap the spine and crack the back. Posture check, peoples. Make sure that's it with good postures. Have a chair that actually supports your spine. That'd be great. Snapping your back hurts. Now I just wanted to know if I could use Cupids. I'm cool with what I have. Yes, you can use Cupid anytime you have the ancient faction. Or anytime you go with the ancient faction for that round, but only 2 of them for balancing reason. Alright, so let's get this battle started between the farmers versus the Greeks. Alright, so the hay builders are dealing with the shield throwers, those potion throwers, getting everybody a little bit tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Okay, I'll stop before copyrights. Scarecrows, meanwhile, are throwing out their crows and shit, but the crows themselves are even getting tipsy. God darn it. The shield bearer is obviously drunk, don't know what to do, falling off the stage, committing suicide. That booze just hit him a little bit too hard as these warriors can't handle it. Their lungs are begging for mercy. Who knows and who cares? Meanwhile, a wave of crows are going in. I think a wave of crows would call it murder of crows. And then definitely living up to the job of murdering. Straight up murk those ballistas. We're not going to comment on that one. Alright. And General Twisted. Still taking that L. Figure out what you're deploying next, as I deployed first, and you figure out how to counter that. Okay, so since the only secret unit that belongs to the farmers is the wheelbarrow dragon, and it was used so much against me, I'll bust out my own wheelbarrow dragons. How many of these can I have? That's many. I'll bust out my own wheelbarrow dragons and supplement them with some harvesters. Actually, nope, I can't afford you. That costs too much. Let's get another Hegel in here. Actually, let's get you on the front lines of battle. And can I have another one of you? I can, and since there's no units that cost 20 points. Remember, there's always 5,000 per rounds. So right now, the limited is 10,000. It's so close yet so far. With the only exception to that rule being the Ice Giant and Artemis, because they are over the 5,000 point limits. The way that it works is if you deploy them, that's the only thing you can deploy. But the remaining points that goes after 5,000 are taken away from the next round if it goes to the next round. Okay, 3 Zeus's behind the zap. Behind the hoplites. Can't do 3 Zeus's, that'll be 6,000 points, but you can do 2 Zeus's. You got 1,000 points left on the tables. No more shield bearers because of the 100 points are less limit. 100 points are limited to 10 of those units. But you know, Cupids, fan bearers, hoplites, Ceresas. What else? There's also cheerleaders, because cheerleaders are considered neutral. One more ballistas behind the snake archers? You definitely can. Alright, gonna have to cap you there. But don't worry, you'll still be allowed up to 1,500 for the next round. Alright, so General Twisted, in his bold strat of not deciding to change factions, is sticking with the Ancient here as he brung out Zeus and his evil twin brother, Zeus, as well as more ballistas here, versus my wheelbarrow dragoons! Harvesters, some more potion sellers because it's not tipsy enough. Good old fashioned scarecrows, a good old fashioned farmer, a halfling, and my hay balers. Let's see how this goes. Battle begins. Alright, wheelbarrow dragons are going in. They're lighting up the place, just straight up blazing it with way too much pixels. As they straight up just take care of the front lines of both my units and the enemy's units. But they're somehow still alive and still battling. The ballistas are going down one by one. Looks like one of the ballistas did manage to fire, but it wasn't good enough. The crows are going in. That ballista doesn't know what to do. They're drunk, they're high. There's a crow behind it, and General Twisted taking that defeat live on stream. You hate to see it, but you love to see it for the entertainment, people. General Twisted with another loss on streams. Alright. Now, I do see quite a few people are viewing right now. Is, anybody there? Would you like to say hello and be the next challenger? Or am I just going back to General Twisted here? Although, is Godfrey still here? Because I do like to switch this up. I have to go talk to some more family. General Twisted having an existential crisis about his generalhood. And whether he's deserving of that title. The only thing I want to say is some people have had it worse. Other than that, like, who's currently viewing and would like to challenge? Please say hello. Because I think that was the real Ralph. Is the real JR still there? The real Ralph still here? Is Godspeed still here? Who's still here? That would be a good stage to. How about something a little bit brighter so I can easily see? I'm gonna go fashion defend the castle. Is anyone willing to step up? Or I'm gonna have to take another commercial break here. Because you can't exactly challenge all in. Ew, fuck, damn it, damn it! Just dropped the pin on my dick. Don't ask me how that happened. Ouch. 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 Bloody metal tip pins. Alright, looks like the viewers have calmed down a bit as no one is stepping up to the challenge here. I might have won too many times. General Twisted. S in chat. I mean, oof. Oof. Man, ignoring real life battle damage from my damn. I got like this really nice like pin here that was like given to me. I forgot where. It might have been either from high school or maybe it was a convention. But it's like a really nice fountain pin. And it kind of just fell off my desk here, straight into my groin. Tip first. But luckily, I am okay. If anybody's worried about my well-being, I am okay. My sanity is another story, but we don't talk about the sanity. Alright, am I taking on General Twisted again because no one else wants to step to the ring? Or am I going to be taking a slight commercial break and trying that campaign that was submitted by a literal guy? Once again, see if I can beat his Get Fack level 19 stage. That has pretty much destroyed me twice in a row. Who knows? Because there are viewers here, but it looks like I got a lot more lurkers than I do active viewers. I might just have this in some tabs. They got tabs and tabs. Ayo! Alright. When the commercial break is over, if nobody wants to fight, I can attempt to win again. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a brief commercial break. Brought to you by nothing, because I don't have sponsors, gosh darn it. But if you would like to support the stream and help me get a slight bit further, consider following. The simple act of following, which is free to do, of charge, will allow my followers to grow and allow Twitch to know that people are interested in my bloody content, and will allow me the chance to maybe go affiliate, as I am just 14 away from that goal, which will allow for emotes. Because I do have some emotes planned. As well as finally bloody effing upgrading this computer for some bigger, better, harder, longer, stronger tab battles. I don't know, that's for the young moron in this eye, and whether or not I say fuck it and go with like 2nd gen Ryzen, even though I'll be missing out the huge performance gain of 1st gen Ryzen, I'm not sure. Well, let's see what happens. Alright, this commercial break once again brought to you by a Little Guys campaign, Get Fack, as we try to once again tackle this army here. Alright, I've tried waves of ice golems. I've tried spreading up the ice golems. I tried a mixture of ice golems and Artemis, and that didn't work. So how are we going to beat this? Alright. You know what? I think what I'm going to have to do is bring out a wave of Zeus's, because luckily Zeus can do chain damage. Put some cheerleaders behind those Zeus's so they can rapid fire. And then absolutely at the front, we're just going to need some Artemis to absolutely fire. And then with the remaining 500 points here, bucket plans. Alright, let's see how this strategy works. Instantly going into slow motion because my computer cannot handle this battle at all. Let's go. Artemis are firing like crazy into the crowd, kind of missing all their shots. Learn to aim. Zeus's are walking through the wave of Artemis. Zeus's is not impressed by beautiful huntress women here. Does not give a fuck. Although Zeus is kind of known to be all over the boards here. It looks like one of the Artemis is about to be taken out as there is a crosshold right on the tips. Oh, damn. ballista straight to the face. Gosh darn it, you hate to see it, but you love to see it for the sake of comedy here. Zeus is still slowly making their way in. They're going in from the Artemis. They're being shot in the backs because they're in the Artemis waves. They're finally firing a few lightning bolts into the crowds. I'm not sure what took them so long to do that. Maybe because Zeus always forget their long-range units. Who knows? Who cares? Who knows? Oh boy, the Zeuses are taking lots of arrows in the backs. They're taking firework archers. So watch as they're firing. They're firing out some lightning bolts, but the lightning bolts aren't chaining because the crowns are dead. Zeuses are being taken for a ride thanks to those firework archers. Ulas throwing in the axes. Oh no, the Zeuses are being frozen. Artemis not doing much. I think this is going to be another... Oh gosh, darn it. I'm getting slightly frustrated with this stage here. A lot of the blue team is unfortunately still alive, which sucks ass. I think the problem is I keep deploying them all in a straight line, so this might be a winning strategy here, but unfortunately because all the Zeuses walk in front of the Artemis, they are getting shot up by the Artemis, and what I need to do is actually spread this out. So they come in single files. Now it looks like all I'm left with are just the Zeuses and one Artemis in some type of power stance. Like, look at that power stance, ladies and gentlemen. So 1 foot firing around wave after wave, and unfortunately she got shot by firework archers. Damn. That ice archers do damage. Anyway. Back to the action here. Looks like the last Zeus who could actually do damage is down. Artemis down. Oh boy, it's just the cheerleaders as they cheer themselves to death. We know how this goes, and unfortunately, last a defeat. Okay, that strategy did not work. Oh god, my frames. Alright, what I'm thinking is... New strat. New strat. A strat no one saw. A strat no one could have saw. But what about this? What if crazy strat use a wave of shatter to push everybody back from the very beginning? So they just shatter them really, really loud, send them flying backwards. Crazy strategy. And then super crazy strategy. What if I bring some bomb cannons in? Hopefully a few of these get boosted by the cheerleaders. And they use their explosive damage. Oh god, my frames are dying. My computer's just like, the fuck you doing, man? They're not happy about any of this shit. And then, just to soak it up, some samurai giants. Oh god, my computer's like, ah! Ah! As it screams and begs for its life. It can't handle this shit. It doesn't want this. It can't handle the smoke. As of right now, I'm currently doing more damage to my computer than I am to enemy's units. But I don't really have a choice. I have to. I must beat this fucking campaign if it's the last thing I do. You know what? I'm just gonna bring up Vlad. OG Vlad. Alright, the battle begins. My frame dipped down to the single digits. Oh god. So you might be seeing slow motion here, or you might just be seeing my extreme lack of frames as we are dipping down to single digits, but we're not going to bring that up. We're going to pretend it doesn't exist. Meanwhile, the battle has commenced with these samurai giants just doing their backflips, showing off their impressive skills. The clams being taken out by firework archer. My computer's going to high hells as dipping down to single frames. It does not want me to zoom in. The bomb cannons, forgetting that they're long-range units and could be firing at this time now. But no, the bomb cannons instead choosing not to fire, but instead slowly march their way up like they're some type of melee units. Instead of realizing they can just fire because they're fucking cannons. Gosh darn it, what's the point for artilleries getting themselves taken out before doing any form of actual damage? Man, that's a waste of 1,000 points just. Meanwhile, the Zeus is throwing their lightnings into the crowds here. Lightning bolts are flying everywhere. They're flying left, they're flying right, they're flying centers, but they're going in. Clans are slowly making their way into battles here to take out the armies as the samurai giants continue to show off their sweet flips, but it looks like they done flipped themselves to death as the ice giant didn't give a fuck. Just Falcon punches his ass into the ground. Gosh darn it, that brutality. The Mammoth is now walking in, but the giant's like, have you seen my flipping skills? Mammoth is like, oh, I don't give a fuck about your flips, as the Mammoth decided he's no longer vegan and is trying to eat the giant right now. Straight up ass first, but the giant's like, it's not about that shit. Does a backflip for his dear life. Gosh darn it, people, what am I seeing here? Can I show this on Twitch? I'm not even sure. Meanwhile, waves of clams are just going in left and right. It's clams, 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 clams. Unfortunately, Clam Man is down. But the clams are still here. They're still going in. The army is mostly dispersed, but still very much living, as all we have left are the Zeus's. The cheerleaders somehow die. I'm not even sure how that happens, because the cheerleaders would only last to die, but the cheerleaders are dead, so no more boosting. This Zeus, not doing anything shit, because he's an absolute piece of trash. What the fuck? He doesn't even have lightning bolts. I think he's glitched. And he just took a lightning bolt to the face. Gosh darn it. You love to see what happens to shitty characters that don't do shit. Meanwhile, the other Zeuses are still battling it out. Zeus is from different realities, where Zeus is not a massive prick, and Zeus is a massive prick, and the people that Zeus did fuck versus the people that Zeus didn't fuck all come together into this one world in order to help out with this one battle, because some reason this world unifies them all. Zeus is over here battling other Zeuses. Lightning is going off. Finally seeing the chain lightning in effect for one time only. People, you love to see it. As I trying to catch my breath here, realize I've been speaking non-stop very fast, but somehow managed to be able to do it. This is lung capacity, people. Lung capacity, people. That's what she said. The entire army has been so far just reduced to just down to the Zeuses, as they continue to chain lightning and throw their lightning bolts everywhere. We're down to just 2 Zeuses, but unfortunately we still have pretty much of a major army left on the blue side here. We still got giants slowly making their way in. We still have Ulas. We still got Yawls, Huachas, Artemis, Clams, Skeleton Archers. All of that in. The back line just does not take any damage. Meanwhile, what the fuck happened to my Artemis? Oh, they're all dead. They somehow all died. That was a great expenditure there. Meanwhile, over here, we have one Artemis who appears to be drunk and is humping a tree stump, getting her ass arrowed, dodging all those arrows like it was a fucking Matrix, shooting the ground, shooting a wall, shooting everything except for the damn target. What the effing hell? Who knows? General Godspeed has returned from his piss break. But is he coming back to witness a massacre? Yes, he is. As the Zeuses are absolutely useless. That Zeus is apparently stuck in a tree. He's currently just being forced against his wills to be clams. Oh, you don't want to be clams against your will. You just don't want to be. One Zeus over here apparently decided to go do backflips on a stump, but he is unfortunately dead. This Zeus over here is trying to take him on, but he's fighting Ulas. There's a giant samurai coming in. There's a wave of watch out. The samurai showing off his major backflip skills. And he takes down that Zeus. That backflip was just too much for him. Meanwhile, we still have this massive army. Look at this. Artemis, Clams, Huachas, Firework Archers, Skeleton Archers, Ulas, Zeuses, Giants. And unfortunately, still not able to beat this penultimate wave from a literal guy's campaign. We're going to try it one more time, then we're going to at the end of the commercial breaks and go straight back to streamers versus viewers. Gosh darn it, what the fuck do I need to do to beat this damn army here? What the fuck do I need to do? It's like, You know what? Maybe something. Oh god. The phlegm is real. The phlegm is real. Talking for 15 minutes straight without taking a breath of air might have been a bad idea. But maybe I bring in the good old-fashioned Pirate Queens, because the Pirate Queens, they do have a lot of armor. They have an AoE attack. They do melee. They also do range. Maybe a wave of Pirate Queens is what I need here. Alright, we're going back in. My frames are once again dying instantly back to slow motion as my computer cannot handle this shit. Do you see the reason of the upgrades? Please contribute to the upgrade my computer funds that does not exist. I will figure that out later. Anyway, the Pirate Queens are all going in, as all the pirates of all the 7 seas have sent out their queens in order to battle on their behalf, because all the captains are pretty much shit. So Pirate Queens are going in, they're battling with Death, they're battling with regular warriors, they're battling with other kings and Yawls. Basically all the basic bitch melee units they're all battling with. So far the Pirate Queens have not really gone down, but it doesn't seem they've killed much in the way of, actual killing. What I kind of need here, Death, that'd be nice. That'd be very nice. Pirate Queens now doing their dance of death as they jump up into the air, drop their bombs, accidentally blow up their teammates. Damn, that's 6 spin though. That's 6 spin though. Look at that double pirouette. Look at that double pirouette movement there. I don't know what's going on. Did a pirate queen who fell in love with another pirate queen jump up to kiss the pirate queen? Apparently that was a thing. But anyway, the pirate queens are still moving their way in slowly but surely. So far, it doesn't seem to look like too many of them have died, although there is a great passing of them. But I'm not seeing too much of the blue army taken out here either. I'm a little bit worried. Who knows what's going on? Apparently, the great general Twisted suggests a hodgepodge with a shit ton of fucking cheerleaders. Let's see, maybe next round of just going full on rapid fire ballistas. See if it does anything at all. Anything at all. Who knows? Meanwhile, the pirate queens are being slowly taken out. The blue army has not really diminished. I think this might be another L here, as the pirate queen is just over here, just breakdancing on top of her sisterins. And now they're doing something I'm pretty sure I can't show on Twitch. Maybe I can show because LGBT. Are they dead? I think they're dead and in love. Well, you're dead, but you're also in love. Who knows? Meanwhile, the last remaining pirate queens are slowly making their way in as well. Let's be honest, look at the size of this army here. I don't think they're going to be able to do shit. I think, in all honesty here, it's best just to take that L. Seeing what those pirate queens are doing on the websites. Godspeed. Yeah, unfortunately I'm going to have to take an L. The blue army is just not being stopped, and we're done with them to just the... Oh, those two pirate queens that were doing something I couldn't show on Twitch has decided to... Maybe this is now not the time. To, you know... You mentioned it before that the ice archers do no damage. What's your point? I don't have ice archers on my side. The ice archers are on the enemy side. Oh boy. In the eyes of an angel. That was a fuck up. Alright, one more attempt. You know what I'm thinking? Right? That may be this. Some of this. I think that's enough. And finally, this. With shit ton of cheerleaders. Hey, everybody knows if you're getting your ass kicked, suddenly a shit ton of cheerleaders. And bringing this. I'm surprised I'm not allowing firework archers for this battle. Specifically firework archers and cupids. I can see why, because cupids can derail an entire army. That. And then, because now I remember, there is a unit that is very good. Oh fuck, these are flintlocks. Whoops, you accidentally placed the wrong unit. Remember, they rebalance cheerleaders so you don't stack them anymore. And then, like, over here, just a secret of cove of just like, if I can put them in. My computer, the game is trying to fight me. It's like, you may not place these units, but it's like, I will place these units. You can't place those units. Alright, sorry, that was horrible. I know that was horrible. I have to apologize. I may not do that again. Your frames are getting down snaps. Look, if my frames were getting down snaps, I would still have frames. Okay, this is beyond down snapping. Right, and let's see if the gunslingers can help out, because the gunslingers fire into the air. Oh my gosh. My frames are in the single digits during deployment. The battle hasn't even started, and I am in the single digits. Alright. Gonna have to do the rest of Artemis. Artemis, stop being shit and actually help, you sack of shit. Oh my gosh, I'm losing so many frames I can't even scroll through anymore. You know what? Cavalry, no one expects that. Oh god, how's my frames doing? Oh my gosh, instantly in the single digits. Holy shit, this might have been the worst army I've deployed just yet. Your frames are being denosnapped. Cliff versus tabs. Roses are red, someone gives me a clap. My dad was gone like a denosnap. Damn! Damn! Damn, Godspeed. Godspeed going in on those sick rhymes. Yeah, love to hear them, because god damn, that was brutal. Meanwhile, this army's... oh, fuck. The tank's already dead. Tornado tank fell. I repeat, tornado tank has already filled. The frames are not returning. The army, the blue army, is just slowly tearing apart my units. Artemis might have been a regrettable joke. The Gatling guns are already dead. What was the point of hiring you guys in the first place? Shit. I probably should have saved my money. We got the one Hachal over here trying to take down a Hachal, taking down himself. That was fucking useless. My frames are committing Sudoku. I mean, fuck! Have a Godspeed. I blame you. Meanwhile, Artemis is over here. I don't think Artemis is going to turn this around. Even with all those cheerleaders backing him up, the Artemis are being distracted by everything rather than fighting. Did my wave of bomb turrets come through? The bomb turrets are throwing out bombs and stuff, but they're useless. They're useless. I've become the very thing I swore to destroy. They're still marching their way through the woods here, but it's like they can't really do much. I was hoping it'd be a distraction. Oh wow, they flipped over the ballista. Fucking riots! But that's not stopping the Hachas. The Hachas are throwing in. The bomb throwers are like, oh god, look at that face of fear. Do you see that face of fear? As they slowly watch from death approaching. Oh shit, you can see the shadow of that backflip. The army has been dispersed, but gotta be honest here, I don't see a victory. The cheerleaders are dead. Artemis is the only thing left. The fucking tank was an effing disappointment. Roses are red, violets are blue. Seeing you lose is nothing new. Fuck you. Twisted God. Okay, that was brutal. That was brutal. I don't need that. I don't need that shit right now. Alright, we're down to just the Artemis. They are being boosted. That Artemis, oh god, all those arrows straight into her legs and her crotch. Oh god. Meanwhile, this Artemis apparently does not know how direction work. Is doing some weird fire behind the back maneuver, shooting out her damn supporting cheerleaders. What the fuck, you traitorous bitch. Gosh darn it. Meanwhile, the other Artemis is still here. They're still cheerleaders. They're still fighting. They're trying so hard. They're trying so hard. Right. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold up. What's going on here? What's going on here? What has happened to the Blue Army? The Blue Army has diminished. It's just a Hachas left and a giant. And I still have Artemis left on the field here. And the Artemis. This bitch is still shooting her fucking teammates. What the fuck? And now she's dead. Oh god, it's just that Artemis left. Holy shit, surviving waves of fire. Last Artemis standing. The giant has fallen. The hot child is fired. Oh god, Artemis, hide behind a dead body. No! That was the closest to victory I had. If she only could have got behind the dead bodies in time. Oh my gosh. That was the closest I was to victory. Because that one Artemis could have definitely taken down the Hachas. Oh wait. Oh fuck. I didn't even see this here. Just gonna wallow my head through all the dirt. Just, absolutely through all this fucking dirt. Just eat it all. Gosh darn, it's all in more. Fuck! Roses are red. You tried your best, but now all your units have been put to rest. Y'all are just having fun here. Y'all just having fun here tormenting me. Alright. I know I hit clear. Oh, right. I'm hitting clear before everything spawns in. When it lags so hard that you hit clear, but doesn't clear everything, so you have to keep clearing. Oh boy, that's true lag. You guys, you only really adopted the lag, but I was born into it. I was a man before I first saw my first frame above 9. Roses are red. I want to start a band. Cliff be losing. It's getting out of hand. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm being bullied by chat right now. It's like Journal of Godspeed and Journal Twisted God is over here just like combining their efforts against me. It's like the retaliations for the tab battles. Alright. One last time. We're gonna try a new strategy. A different strategy. A strategy that may or may not work. Yep, this might be effing useless. This may not work. My computer might die. Okay? But I will sacrifice this CPU and all these frames for the sake of entertainment. I'm down to single digits during deployment. Oh god. The clamps might have been a mistake. Oh my gosh, I'm losing so many frames that I can't even switch units. I'm gonna put these guys in front. Just have a wave of healers. Oh god. Oh god, my computer's crying right now. It is crying. It is like so fucking done with all this shit. Roses are red. I watch TV, but beating Cliff troops is way too easy. Motherfucker. Can I place another unit? Do I have any more frames? You know what? Let's put like a random base spitter in here. As well as a really random halfling. Start the battle. Oh dear god, how am I doing? 6 FPS. 9. Ugh, god. Even super slow motion cannot help. This is super slow motion right now. Like, I love how super slow motion you can just zoom in and really watch those arrows. Oh god. No, stop. I don't have the voice for any of that right now. Oh god. Oh my god! Okay. Thanks, Godspeed. Thanks for that. Oh my gosh, my frames are gone. My frames has committed audible Sudoku and said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh god, there's too many arrows. What the fuck? Super slow motion, save me. Alright, I'm done with that. My throat can't take any much more of that. Abuse, shut the fuck up, don't click that. Meanwhile, my computer's like, fuck this shit about. My frames are dropping to below 5. They are below 5. Oh my gosh. It is tabs versus my computer right now. It's trying its best. The watch outs are still firing. I'm not sure if this is really happening. This is some 300 shit right now. I have literally brought down the arrow range as the stage is actually darkening by how many arrows are being fired. Oh god. Can I have frames, please? Can I have frames? But the strategy may or may not be working as the army of the blue is being diminished. Oh god. This might cause a bit of motion sickness. I apologize to anyone who gets motion sick. I think I might have destroyed somebody. Who's still in chat because it looks like a few people has a doubt. You know, normally this would be the time where I tell people that if you like to watch this in better, higher quality, tune into my YouTube at youtube.com/clickbeat the best to watch the recording, but even the recording doesn't have frames. So surprisingly, OBS is like, nah, we haven't dropped shit, okay? It's like, yeah, you have no frames, man, but we haven't dropped any of your frames. Thanks, OBS, you're a trooper. You drop my frames when I don't have any. Oh my gosh, would you look at that? Holy fuck. Just holy fuck. Can I go super slow motion? When you go super slow motion, you only get 10 frames. Oh my gosh. That is a hell right there. Look at that. Oh dear god. Oh man. That is something else. I love the firework archers. Like firing into the mammoth's ass and exploding. Just like that dead mammoth has some gas. Oh dear lord, look at that mammoth. What happens if I go full frames? Oh dear lordy, what have I done? What have I done? Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, God. Holy shit. Holy shit. What have I done? The hotshots are still firing, though. Although it looks like they're unfortunately concentrating their fires and ignoring some targets over here. Look at this. It's like a solid fucking stream. Twisted God computers cannot handle this stream right now, that's for sure. But it is like a solid stream of just arrows. The firework just exploded in the man's ass. Yeah, that's it. Artemis, what are you doing, you dumb bitch? Fire on the dead eyes before they take you out. They're the most dangerous thing here right now. Oh my gosh, just look at that. Scooter ankles. Just look at that. Oh my gosh. Please watch us. Somebody take care of the damn Deadeye. Should I go full frame? See how bad this is. Going full speed. 3 FPS. 3 frames per second. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, the dead eyes is just slowly picking off my computer. Did you know that projectiles can block each other? I know they can. Oh my gosh, look at that stream. Just look at that. This is some battling in the shades here. Oh my gosh. Oh man. 2 FPS. Holy fuck, I won. I love how the battle is over, yet my FPS doesn't return. It's still like, fuck this shit. I'm out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Oh, ouch. Ouch. The stage is way too damn bright. Oh man, is there a setting? Can I turn down the bloom or the gamma or something? I hate the fact that it's targeted. What is default? Set frame rates, ignore using... You know what, I'm gonna go by default. I'm gonna hope that gives me more frames. Excuse me. But is there any way to turn off the bloom? The bloom is off! Oh god, what if I turn on the bloom? How bad is this stage? Oh my gosh! That made it worse! Oh Doesn't Vignetta dims the stage a bit? It made it slightly better, but I still can't see shit. Alright, so we're on the final stage. I've been giving me more points to the last round, but I have frames, so it's not a massive army. So what the hell is going on here? Hold on, guys. Alright. So we have cheerleader catapults. Cheerleader cannon. I think that's... No, it's not the bomb cannon because it's not a guy running in the front. That's a regular cannon. Cheerleader hwachas. Cheerleader catapults. Pumpkin catapults. Cheerleader ballistas. And cheerleaders bomb cannons. So it's just rapid fire hell. Okay. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? It is rapid fire hell. But, you know, here's an elite gamer strat no one sees coming. It's like, just put out a whole bunch of rush units if you're dealing with high speed units. There we go. Rush units go in. My frames rushed out. That's for sure. There you go. Oh crap, I'm getting a phone call, but the stream is going on. Gosh darn it, I'm gonna have to call that person back. I hope they're not mad about it. But anyway, the battle begins. The Raptors are going in. The hwachas are firing. They've already taken down a cannon. A ballista is going in. But the Raptors, oh right, I forgot the Raptors get distracted by the cheerleaders. The cheerleaders are good distractions, damn it. This is an unfair fight. Well, the little guy did ask, can I fight the finale without using Cupids or the Wild West? So the Raptors are definitely before Cupid in the Wild West. The Raptors are going in, they're tearing apart everything. Oh boy, oh boy. Are any of these Raptors alive over here? These Raptors are slowly dying off one by one. They're being taken out. Oh my gosh, it looks like Jurassic Park. I think you'll lose. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. If those Raptors take down those units and then quickly turn face. Okay, they're going. They're going. They're going. That hwacha is firing. Oh boy. If it spins too fast, it can sometimes destroy itself. Oh my gosh. Look at that metric dying. Dodging. Oh shit, they're dying. They're dying. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. The Raptors are going in. They took down the cheerleader. Raptor, take down the hwacha. Take down the hwacha. No, stop being distracted by the cheerleader. It doesn't fucking matter. No, you dumbasses. It's unfair for you. Shut up. There we go. They took down hwachas. Oh my gosh. They took down the regular catapult. It's just those Raptors versus this bomb catapult over here. Go. Go, Raptors. Oh god. Poke it to the face. Oh god, that death. Oh no. Oh no. No. Not like this. Not like this, please. No. No. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. What's going on? What's going on here? Is one Raptor left. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. He's going in, but he's derp as fuck. Oh shit. Dodge it. Oh fuck. Holy shit. No. Damn it. No. He took a pumpkin to the face. Oh shit. Who's left? Oh, there's one Raptor left. Surprise Raptor, but he's distracted by the cheerleaders. No, you dumbass. The cheerleaders don't matter. The cheerleaders don't matter. Fuck. Oh, that's stretchy. Like, first of all, that would have worked. Don't you dare lie to me. I'm not doing an army of painters. That would be madness. But that would have worked. But you know what? I'm gonna try this instead. A rush unit that has the jump in effect. Alright, let's go. The fact that my points conveniently dies out with that. Painters can dodge arrows. Alright, yeah, but Berserkers can just jump in on things. Alright, Berserkers are going in. Oh boy. That is one hell of a mosh pit that you don't want to be involved in. Come on, Berserkers, you can do it. You can do it. The Raptors did so well last time, but come on now, a wave of Berserkers. Just jump, you dumb fucks. Why aren't you jumping? Learn to jump, you pieces of shit. Also, I thought that guy there had nipples for a second. Not sure why I thought that. But anyway, come on. Just jump already. I need you to jump. I need you to jump head first. Head first. Oh, man. Oh, no. Was the Raptor strategy better? Should I just deploy all Raptors again? Oh, boy. Ballista's just taking them out. The Watchal is dead, but the regular catapult is still alive. The pumpkin catapult is still alive. The ballista is still alive. Oh boy. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Finally, the Berserkers jump in. Quick, chop it up. Chop it up! They chopped it up. Pumpkin catapults down. Regular catapults down. Ballistas down. It's down. It's just the cheerleaders left. Victory! And I did it! Oh, I did it. Oh my gosh. Fucking hell. Alright, I've beaten the campaign of a literal guy. You know what? Should I be fair to a literal guy and give him like 5 wins for like the penultimate stage? That was just an absolute nightmare. Or maybe not 5 wins, because that was bullshit. How about like, no, let's give him like, should I give him 5 wins? Make it official. Go to the scorecard, give a little guy 5 wins for that penultimate stage that basically just drunk my ass. Be right back in like 30 minutes, okay? But actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here because, truth be told, I think the Furious is done for today. I'm running out of steam and energy to contain this any further, and while I normally end my streams at 8 p.m., it's close enough. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream here. My computer is dead. My throat is killing me. I'm running out of breath. If you like this, please be tuned in on Sunday between 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'll be streaming again. Not Tabs. Tabs is only for Thursday, thankfully, but I was streaming something else Sunday. Other than that, have a good day. I'm Cliff B. I'm signing out. Bye, Internet.